Hey friends, it's Bacis and welcome back to Bacis Learnland. Whoa, look at that! We have a brand new puzzle, and this puzzle is going to teach us about someone important. Do you know who it is? You, of course, and all other humans. This puzzle is going to teach us the names, the things that they do, and why they're important of all the body parts inside our body that sometimes we can't see. So let's get started, but you can help me because I'm going to count 3. Reach out, and you're going to be able to share with me the puzzle piece. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Thanks, friend. Look, those are our lungs. Our lungs are important because they help us breathe. Now, do you want to feel how your lungs work? Grab your hand, put it under your throat, and notice how your hand moves. Now, breathe in. Your hand goes up. Breathe out. Your hand goes down. What happens? Well, what happens is that when you breathe in, the oxygen and other things go into your body and into your lungs. Now, while you do that, your body absorbs the things that it needs from the oxygen, from the air through your lungs, and it takes it all over your body. But when you breathe out, your hand goes down because it's releasing now all the things it doesn't need, like carbon dioxide. Oh. All right, let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. Hey, is that a strawberry? No, that's our heart. Our heart is important because it pumps out blood all over your body. All right, so an experiment to do that so you could feel how your heart is by staying one spot, super safe. And I'm going to count to 5 and you're going to run it on the spot, which means you're not running anywhere, just where you're standing. Are you ready? So I'm going to say go and you start. Go! 1, keep going. 2, keep going. 3, keep going. 4, keep going. 5, and stop. Now grab your hand and lightly place it on your neck. Do you feel something moving? If you feel a little thump, 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 that's your blood that is pumping the blood, all over your body. That's right. You're doing exercise. So your body, like your heart knows, ooh, we have to pump blood everywhere, right? All right. What is next? I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, is this a selfie? Hello. Tell me no, it's not. That is your stomach. Your stomach is important because it breaks down food. So your food, you eat it and it goes in your mouth, you chew, you swallow, goes down your esophagus, and it goes into your stomach. Inside your stomach, you have something called acid. Acid, usually on the outside world, you do not touch it. It can hurt you really badly. But inside your body, you have acid too. But don't worry, it's very well protected and it's very useful because your stomach needs it to break down your food. That way, your body can absorb all the nutrients that will help you grow. Yes, like vitamins and minerals and proteins and so many things. All right, what's next? 1, 2, 3. What is that? It kind of looks like a jelly bean, but it's not. It's your spleen. And your spleen is important because it removes bad red blood cells. And just like you, sometimes your body needs a lot of help. And some things, like maybe your blood cells, they get sick, let's say, and they need to be released so you can feel your best. And that's what your spleen does. It cleans your blood. There's a lot of cleaning to keep you safe. 1, 2, 3. Look at that. What is that? That is your intestines. You have a large intestine and a small intestine. And your intestines are very important because they help digest food. That's right. So after your stomach, it goes into your intestines. And different parts of intestines absorb and take out things that it needs, like vitamins and minerals and even some liquids too. Yeah, super important. Let's move on. 1, 2, 3. What's that? Is that a leaf? No, silly. That is your pancreas. Your pancreas also helps digestion. So your stomach and your intestines and all those systems. Just like you and me, you'll start noticing that your body works together with many different body parts. And it works as a team to function, to work. All right. 1, 2, 3. What's that? Do we have a letter H in our body? Kind of looks like it, but this is actually your thyroid. Your thyroid can be found here in your neck. Your thyroid is important because it helps control and regulate heat, temperature, And also your energy. Sometimes if it's working too much, it could work too much, it could work too little. So you gotta help it out. But usually we're all really healthy as long as we stay healthy. So it helps you stay at good temperature. If it works not the best, you might feel really cold, or the other extreme, really hot. Or sometimes when it's not working well, you might feel way too tired all the time with other symptoms too. That's your thyroid. All right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, hey, what's that? Yellow lumpy thing. That is your bladder. Your bladder is here towards the bottom of your body. And your bladder is important because it holds on to your urine. Urine, what's that? You might have referred it, or you might say pee instead. It's the same thing, but usually doctors tend to use urine. So that bladder holds on to the pee. So after you eat food, sometimes you have extra stuff, extra liquids that it needs to release. So that is collected here in the bladder. Also, the things you don't need goes also in your bladder to be released outside because you don't need it anymore. Now, did you know that your body also helps communicate to you to say, hey, we need help? Yeah, for example, your urine or your pee tells a lot about how your body's doing. So one thing it tells you, if your pee or urine is light yellow, it says, good job, you're very hydrated, or you're pretty good in hydration. You've been drinking, you've been eating fruits with a lot of moisture, so like a watermelon sort of things. But if your pee is more of a dark yellow, your body's trying to tell us we need a little bit more hydration. So start drinking water slowly, little sips, and then pick up that hydration. Good job. Let's keep learning. All right, I'm gonna count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, what's that? It's your brain. Your brain is so important. Your brain tells your body what to do, how to think. It sounds kind of communication through your body of what to do as well. Yeah, so things like, oh, you gotta swallow, you gotta breathe, you could move, you could think, all those things. But also there's different parts of your brain. At the back of your brain, for example, you have the cerebellum. It helps communicate to do things automatically without you thinking or having to do anything. Breathing, swallowing are just some examples. If you have your hand right here, you could probably feel next to your temporal lobe. It's connected to your ears. And what's important, connected in the sense that it communicates the things that you hear and it makes sense of them. For example, at the back, you have your occipital lobe. The things that you see goes all the way back, and that information, your brain makes sense of it, of what's going on. So you see some colors, but you're like, hey, that kind of looks like a bird. It makes sense of it. Yeah. And many different things in front of your brain, your prefrontal cortex, it tells you how to regulate your emotions and sort of things and your thoughts and your decision making. Yeah. Let's keep going. So much to learn. But wait, we also have to remember your brain is that important that you have to take care of it. That's right. One way that you can take care of it from outside things is put a helmet, please. If you're riding on something that is going to pick up speed, or you could have a really hard bump, you need to protect your brain. It's so important. Yeah, wearing a seatbelt also helps, because if there's a big movement, you don't want your brain to move too much. It could get bruised. That's right. Your brain can get bruised, or it can get hurt. So please take care of your brain. All right. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what are those? We already just spoke about them. Those are our eyes. Yes, our eyes help us with the sense of sight. Sight is seeing. Yeah, our senses help us make sense of the world around us. Our sense of sight helps us see colors and shapes to make sense of the world around us. And like we said, it's connected with our brain because our brain helps us kind of make sense of that information. Sense of sight. An experiment to do that is cover your eyes and see what can you see around you. Can you make sense of the world? Probably not. But if you start looking around, you start making sense. Oh, I see that I'm in this room. I see that I'm going to eat this food. Yeah, the sense of sight. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what's that? That, my friend, is our liver. Our liver is very important. It also helps clean our blood. So after we eat things and it's in our blood, it helps cleaning our body. It takes all the things we don't need and it pushes it out to keep us safe. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3. Hey, is that a green bean? No, that is our gallbladder. Our gallbladder helps store and release bile. That's another part that also helps our body, such as digestion and other things like that. Yeah, so important. Let's keep going. All right, I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I know that one. Do you know what this one is? It's our tongue. Our tongue is another sense. One of our 5 senses. It's the sense of taste. Yeah. Things can go into our body that should go into our body, like food, and your body makes sense of it. It can taste sour, it can taste sweet, it can taste salty, and other things too. Yeah, it makes sense of the world through taste. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what are those things? They kind of also look like jelly beans. These things are our kidneys. Our kidneys are very important. They help us remove waste and toxins from our body. That's right. It's another important part of our body that helps clean it to make sure it releases things we do not need. Our kidneys. Oh, and just like that, we learned so many different important things. Yes. But what's that? The middle part. You're right. We learned all about these body parts, but let's see what's under our skin. Let's see. Whoa! I see that there's blue and red lines. Let's keep going. More of them. And even more of them. Yes! The red parts are called the arteries. The blue ones are called the veins. These are all connected, especially to your heart, amongst other things too, in all these organs. Because, like we learned, the blood needs to go everywhere, even our organs, even to our fingertips, even to our toes, even to our head, everywhere. So these arteries and veins are connected to your heart, and when your heart pumps, these are all the places where it needs to go. Yeah. Now, I want to share something with you. Sometimes going to the doctor can be a little scary, but guess what? It's important to go. Sometimes I need to take blood out through a needle. Yeah, and it's scary, and sometimes it feels like a little pinch, but guess what? Doctors need to get that information because your blood tells us all about how our functioning is inside our body, how maybe our pancreas is doing, maybe how our stomach is doing, a lot of information. So although it's scary, our blood helps us and it helps doctors know how our body is doing. And that way, sometimes they can maybe give us medicine, or they might tell us you might need to do a little bit more exercise, or maybe you need to eat certain things to help us stay safe. So thank you so much for learning with me. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too, and I can't wait to do our next puzzle. Bye!